I first decided to play Mass in 2008 with my auntie because she didn't want to do it alone. I found out about Toronto Caravana, and that's when I decided I wanted to go big. Since growing up I loved Halloween and dressing up, so if I could dress up in the middle of the summer, why not? My favorite Toronto Carnival was in 2012. I was wearing Rio with Nations, and the costume was inspired by the movie, I believe, with the same name. And it was the time when I was exploring the more sexier side of Carnival. So it was my first time wearing a wire bra, it was my first time having wings. It was like a big dream come true for me. And I just looked great. I wore contacts and everything. It was so much fun. And me and my boyfriend had a really good time. And there wasn't really that many raiders either for our section of the band. I guess we were kind of early. And yeah, it was just really enjoyable, and I didn't have too many bad memories from it. Playing Mass in Crossover was a little bit of a different experience compared to Toronto because it's much more organized. It's also, they have a lot more bands, but there's a lot of smaller bands. So there's a lot more costume selection, and the route's actually pretty long as well. And there's a lot more freedom to enjoy your costume and to have some more fun. And there's even celebrities occasionally, like I was really close to Rihanna and I didn't realize it till I came home. Then I heard, oh my gosh, Rihanna for Crossover, did you see her? I'm like, no, she was looking down at me from up the truck. And yeah, it was a lot fun, much more organized, and it was much more positive, I believe, because people respected your costume. There was no fences really. They stayed there and they watched. They said hi, took a picture, but they stayed their distance. And there's also laws and rules in place that if you are caught raiding or something like that, you're not supposed to be there. You can be fined or imprisoned or both. So you don't want to be imprisoned in Barbados. I wore my Princess of the Gates costume. And I was actually afraid to wear it, but the raiding situation wasn't too bad. There were some areas that didn't have fences, but people still maintained their distance. And people might have came in and out for pictures, said Happy Pride, but that was it. They didn't jump in and try to rip your feathers off or take off your costume or feel you up in such a way. They were really respectful, and I was able to interact with the crowd if I wanted to or not. And there were fences as well for the main parts of the parade, but there was enough space for me to spin around and jump around and do all those things you do for Caravana as well. But for me, I was, I guess, unfortunate and lucky enough to be stuck in the scenic loop. And I guess there wasn't that many raiders, but there still were raiders. And what happened was people were caught trying to sneak inappropriate pictures of other masqueraders. People would come up and grab me, and I didn't even see them because I couldn't turn around. It was pretty bad. And but besides from that, I found I've had a better time stuck in the loop than I did outside. It was Amazonia, 5,000 a mass, and it was a very foresty theme, and it was like an Amazonian warrior princess, in my opinion. So when I put it on, I felt great, like I felt brave, once again, to be showing my stomach like that. And I felt beautiful most of all. Like this headpiece felt like a crown.